Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I'm back once again. The Hexia video is out. If you want to go watch it, you should. I put it up yesterday. Definitely give it a look. I enjoyed making it. I got pretty into talking about it. I had a lot of fun thoughts, I think. So go give it a look. And if you would like, please feel free to give me some ideas for what you'd like to see next for Slice and Dice. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do next for edited content, but I like having an editing video to work on. So, what are we on right now? We're on a 4 streak. I played a run off camera, which went pretty well. I had a good time. Yeah, let's see what we get here today. I don't like Mortal. I think it's like... It's borderline, basically. It shuts down crazy synergies, but I don't think it's the worst curse. I think Monster Pristine is good, and the reason we're talking about this is because this starting team is strong. Alloy, Healer, Mage, good mana production engine for Mage. Lost Fighter, just generally good. Oh, that's right. I played a run off camera and I turned the sound effects off because I was watching a YouTuber. Listening to a YouTuber, watching a YouTuber. I was watching a League podcast. I just wanted something to do on my main monitor. Let's roll. So we're gonna want Ally to roll all the way every turn for mana. And then these are fine. I should lock the Losts one so I can break Pristine here. Okay. I did not hit as I would have liked. But we just break the Pristines and wait. It's all good. We got 2 damage away. We got 1 mana banked. Well, I should... Actually, this is just lethal. I'm gonna say we could move for Flare. We don't need to. Collector is your first pick. He's a great guy. I like it a lot, and I'm down. However, and you may think I was about to pick Collector here, I'm not. I'm actually gonna play Juggler because... Ooh, I think it's actually close. I was gonna say Juggler is really good because Juggler fucks up Monster Pristine, but Collector is also really good. He's just across the board very solid. Instinctively, I think I want to go Collector because I don't want to play Fighter for too long. I think it's a close one though. This roll just kills the Archer. Alloy's best outcome is shield 2 or deal 1 repel or mana. Cleave shield's okay. I think you're supposed to lock 1 mana here. This enemy's dead. I would like to hit... I need to hit the rats collectively. I'm just... From this position, it's possible that I roll like double X's or X plus heal, and those are both bad. So I think it's right to just guarantee a survival here and then roll. This actually changes things, I think, because the first thing you may look at is something like this. Maybe something like this even. But I actually think the correct play is to not kill the Archer here. I think you're supposed to drop the rats low and then shield the Mage. This is a play that gives you everyone alive because this was a bad turn. This is a lower average of what I would expect out of our turns. And so we can play a little more greedily because we can assume that I will roll better than this on a future turn. Not a guarantee though. I think I actually want to look for range damage or cleave. Exert's also fine. And we roll the rest. Exert's fine, 2 mana's good. I'm gonna hold the 1 and then roll me 1 mana here, Mage. Oh, God. It's okay. I forgive you. We kill a rat. I don't think that this is the right play, unfortunately. It's gotta be break Pristine, kill a rat. Oh, I can't actually save Alloy, I don't believe. That's okay. It's Mage's fault that Alloy dies here. It's also, I'm paying the debt of not killing the Archer 2 turns ago. I made an assumption when I didn't kill the Archer, and the assumption I made was that I would not miss on a following turn, and I did miss, and then I lost a character. It's okay. It happens. I think I played a gamble, and I did not take a guarantee, and it's gonna happen sometimes. Cloak or Change of Heart? Change of Heart is okay. I understand it. The ability to just shield 3, it's worse because of poison attacks. Because you can't heal through poison, but other than that, it's fine. How much is this baseline? It's 4. Okay. 2 mana is good. The cleave is good. Engaging here. I'm gonna roll for mana every time, I think. Cleanse would also be nice. Happy to just flare the crone. Or do I flare the boar? I think you actually want to flare the boar here because it's the line that leads to no deaths. It's good in this position to not take a risk because the worst case is one character dies if I play it this way. Yeah, let me try to reason this out in a way for you that makes sense. Because this is the correct play, obviously. The poison is bad, but you can play into a line that just leads to a potential no death play. And I think that's what you want to look for. Oh. I see. I see. I like Seer. The end. I'll play him. This is also a good reason not to have played Juggler. I am afraid of Bramble here, but not a ton afraid. Just a little. 2-1, we grab a 3 shield. I need to kill this rat. Or at least damage it. So let's begin with... We're obviously going to want to foretell, because foretell is long-term scaling. And we will drop the rat low, break the pristines, and end our turn. The best character we can see for this run right now, I think, is Druid. Well, technically speaking, I think the best character we could have seen for this run is Scrapper, but Druid is a good pickup here. Anyone who gives me the option to damage all easily. I'm gonna kill Bramble here. It's fine. This is over. He leaves. Sapphire Skull, Square Wheel. I'm down to play Sapphire Skull. Not a big fan of Square Wheel. Sapphire Skull is fine. It goes on Alloy, and the game plan will basically just be to juggle it around if anyone ever dies. So the big upside of Sapphire Skull here is that I can look at this turn, and say I have just an absolute nightmare here. I could say to myself, okay, and just sacrifice Alloy, and I'm still getting value out of it. Which is the big upside of Sapphire Skull. It's not the end of the world now if I have to let Alloy die. I'm going for an aggressive play instead of a defensive play here. Unfortunate, but let's see. It works out. It's a shame because I would have liked to have rolled a little more mana, but it's all good. Yeah, another good pickup here would probably be Ranger. Someone with more cleaves, basically, is what I'm looking for. But we'll take it nonetheless. Whatever you gotta show me here. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Mediocre, not high damage output yellow, Seer, Priestess. Alright, let's do it. I could pick Dabble here. Or Dabbler, but 2 low damage characters plus Seer. Oh no. I think Priestess actually doesn't want Change of Heart here. Shield 1 to all is good, but the Shield 3 Vitality is a dead side. It's not a dead side, it's just not a good side. I hope you're all ready, because we're about to be here for a while, I fear. Turn 1 Seer is always going to roll to 0. You're always looking for Foretell. You do everything you have to get to Foretell turn 1. And then turn 2, we get some mana back. The most important thing about Seer is I have to recognize when I just have lethal sitting in front of me. With 3 sides, I think you roll once, and then you lock whatever you hit. And if you don't hit, then you roll again. Cool. It's fine here to do it like this because I'm also not under much threat. Should just double foretell. It's fine to just take the guarantee. There's 0 way that I lose from this position. I have enough burst to just win the fight, regardless of the roll. There you go. Glassblade Urn, definitely down for Glassblade. Feels like one of the stronger items in the game. It's also a cool item to give me another way to turn Priestess into a killing machine and help me kill these bandits. Priestess, be careful. I don't hate locking a cleanse here, in case this fight has to go more than one turn. And we will lock the poison. You may not like it. Did I just roll triple X's here? That didn't look good. Whatever the hell just happened to me didn't look good. Lost is very dead. Whatever the hell, what the hell just happened to me? It's tough because I often auto-filter things like that in my brain when I'm talking about something else. I'll just see the X and I'll go, ah, no. But it's hard for me to look back and wonder if I actually saw a dodge turn 1 that I should have thought about keeping. Because I have forgotten at this point if I saw dodge on turn 1. What the hell is happening to me? Brothers, I'm getting fucking trolled. Okay, we roll a 5 or a 3 on this turn, it's very likely, and we win the fight. Don't you worry, team. You gotta roll for Glass Blade in the 3. I'm starting to lose faith. I am no longer a believer. Now we have to suffer. I think it's like Flash. I could play Flash. If I'm gonna play Flash though, I should just Flash first. And then I can defend Seer. Or I can do this and then I can Foretell. This is probably your best play. You do a little combo play. Because next turn I'll have plenty of mana plus another chance for my team to roll lethal. Every turn that the fight goes on, you are one step closer to hitting lethal, because no matter how many times you roll these dice, you eventually have to connect. It's just a law. Like, this is how probability works. It doesn't matter how many times I go through this. Eventually, it has to work in my favor. And I don't care that I'm not hitting here. I stand by it. It's like burst, flash. Unfortunately, Alloy is double poisoned right now. So if I want Alloy to survive, I have to play this here. And then I go like burst, flash, shield here? No. Shield 3, flash. Oh, and then just burst this one. I see. I got it. Look, I stand by it. Even though it's turn 5 and I've missed Glass Blade Exert every turn, eventually, if you roll your dice enough times, you have to hit. The Exert will show up, or the Glass Blade. Look, I'm just trying to prove a point now, you see? It may be after the fact, but there it is, and then the other bandit runs away. Oh god. Oh my. Holy. I am okay with playing statue here. Shocking as it may sound, I'm going to tell you why this is a great statue run. This team is about to go through a lot of trouble in this fight. You know what statue does? Statue absorbs these heavy hits. And I have Glass Blade. Get in here, statue. This is your moment. Glass Blade on statue. This is it. Look at that. I don't have to think about Gaitha for 2 turns now, which gives me a pretty nice upside. I'm gonna look for the 3 max HP here, ideally. Statue even connects the Glass Blade? What the hell? Statue kinda just popped off. I don't want to alarm you guys, but Statue kinda just went wicked with it. Because now we kill Magrat, and I don't even have to care about the 14, I can just press Foretell here. It's a little scary because of the Glass Blade, but Statue is no longer under much threat of being targeted down. Heal 1 to all. This is a 7 damage attack, and so Collector, if I hold the 1, will live. But I don't need to hold the 1. Anything I roll here will cause Collector to survive, basically. You do this. Oh, I see. It's going on to Statue. That does make sense. So we're gonna kill Gaitha. I want to play Flash Heal on Lost, because then we can go through, and I would just like to point out that Statue did... we basically have Gambler here, is where we are. And Statue did great. Statue did exactly what I needed it to do. It got me through a very scary fight, and you know what? We get rewarded with splitting arrows. You could also play Ritual Dagger, but Ritual Dagger is kind of like giving up. Splitting arrows is crazy good for breaking pristines here. Ritual Dagger is okay, because Statue will most likely be the last character alive. Dude, unless it just keeps knocking out these 5s. Holy. This is crazy. Statue has had enough. Statue sick of people saying it's a joke item, or joke character. Statue's out here. For real. Rolling the 5s. The Glass Blade Gamer is online. I'd love to kill this grave, yeah. I do... So, often I find myself thinking about situations like this one, and I wonder if what I made is right. Like, the choice I made, is it right even though I high rolled? The answer is yes, right? I think I walked through my reasoning very well, and I stand by my decision to pick Statue in that position, because if you've watched all of my Slice and Dice content, one of the runs that I uploaded was in that run, I have Seer, Priestess, and low overall damage output, and the fight against the 3 witches is actually 30 minutes. And it's unbelievably close. I will go Ranger here. And one thing that I think Statue does do very well is I think Statue does an extremely good job of fighting the witches. Because the hardest part of the witches is often the 7 damage heavy, killing a character turn 1. I was about to say, damn, you rolled a 6 on me. That's not right. I'm looking for a ranged hit to stun the Wiz here, ideally. The zombie's obviously dead. Yeah, perfect. Very nice. All good. Now we just do the rest. Yeah, how about it? Pauldron, Enchanted Harp. Enchanted Harp statue is kind of interesting, but I don't have the space for it. I think Pauldron sucks. Tier 5s are pretty high rolly too. There's a lot of really good outcomes here. There's a few bad ones as well, but I think Enchanted Harp is fine because it gives Statue a nice defensive option, but there's no guarantee that it's good throughout. You know what? No, I should take Enchanted Harp. I've thought about it a little more, because now we can put Splitting Arrows on Ranger. Ranger almost always breaks 3 pristines if I need it, or rolls a 4 or a 2. Ranger just becomes the most consistent member of the team, and Statue brings along a little bit of help. What a low roll for the Fnatic. This dude got absolutely destroyed here. We're gonna not break his pristine because he is outright killing himself here. 14 damage to self, anyone? And now we just win the fight. How about it? It's over for sure. Twin Artificer. Well. In theory, I could see Twin being okay, but it's more than likely that Twin just misses and dies. I'm gonna play Artificer. Talk about a character good at breaking pristines. Artificer's also just good at getting us through the early game, or the mid game as it is here. Wiz Sniper on Lich. I want Longbow, but I don't want Longbow this much. I have no fear of this fight though. Artificer actually should clean up pretty well here. I'd love to hit a cleave for Collector. Okay. So, God, I wish I could have... The best item we can see for Artificer now is Stasis, and the second best item we can see for Artificer now is Invest. But I will just play Blades here. I wonder if I could ever do, like... That's actually worse, isn't it? Because I think the damage goes bottom to top. It does, okay. So as a general rule, if enemies are all taking damage at once, the bottom-most enemy is the first one getting hit. In case it matters for timing damage output, which it does sometimes. Yeah, imagine if instead of having to play Blades there, I could just play Invest, and then this turn I have 6 mana, and then I invest again and again. That's really strong. Our boy's gonna run out of steam a little bit. I'm okay with 2 damage. I think 2 damage is about as good as you can expect out of Collector. Gonna go here. I think I'm down to kill with the charge shot. We've been having a lot of runs lately of just weird B team setups. Artificer, Statue, Priestess in the mid game. Sure guys, pop off I suppose, but not exactly what I was looking for here, now is it? We're starting to approach territory of running out of damage for Lich if I get petrified too much though. Because Artificer is effectively petrifying himself, and my Ranger and Collector have been petrified now. Just something to keep in mind. God, I wish I could do something other than Blades here. I guess I could Burst. It's okay. It's about the same damage efficiency. That's the only thing you can do that does damage. 4 damage. It's really gonna come down to Statue rolling Glass Blades now. Maybe I can make Lich run? It's pretty close. 30. If I kill this Bones, I think Lich runs. Sadly, I'm almost out of damage sides. There we go. This should actually be a win. We have more than 20 HP for sure. You may go. Crescent Shield or Scales? Scales combos well with Glass Blade if anyone on this team ends up getting into a place where they want Scales. Crescent Shield is just really good. I'm gonna go Crescent Shield. Reroll Ranger? No. I don't think so. I'll diversify a little bit here. Oh, I also want to play this. I see. Sometimes I'm going to want to play this. If I get a character with a good steel side, it's Change of Heart at Artificer for the 10 shield. Moving Glassblade to Priestess is a little bit frightening. Because she can obviously just get clobbered. 2, 4, 6. I should roll. Crescent Shield might do something here. I think it does. If I just lock. I'm looking for Glassblade to kill Ghost. Okay, so it goes like 1. We even get a free rescue out of it. How lovely. And then it goes here. I'm gonna hit Blades. And then we get... Hang on. Not quite. It's gotta be... Does this rescue? It's gotta be Blades because I want to cast Blades, and then I just give myself 2 shields. That's fine. Just like, you could slightly do it better if you want to split it up with bursts, but you're losing overall damage if you do that. Oh, this isn't lethal. We hold the 2s, and we look for 1 more damage for Ogre. That'll probably do it. That'll definitely do it. That wouldn't. The Crescent Shield did not have it, by the way. Eccentric is excellent here. He's so good. I have so many items for Eccentric. I'm down to give him Glassblade and the Harp. And then Statue is just this, but that's fine. Statue has fallen off. And I'm okay with that. Statue did its job, and now we should hopefully get through a relatively comfortable early game. Or mid-game, I should say. I think I roll 4 here. Breaking Pristine on a Thorn is cool, but I'm actually going to roll for 2, because 1 damage cleave is your worst output. 1x. Thank you. Because now with a 5 I can kill a snake. First of all, I can press Blades. That breaks a lot of Pristine. I'm gonna have to kill a snake or else my Artificer, or sorry, my Eccentric is getting decimated. I guess the big thing here, though, is important to remember, These nulls on this turn don't matter at all, so I could actually ignore them, I think. And then I could kill both snakes instead. I'm okay with this. Because I have a guaranteed kill on one of the thorns this turn. And, you know, a descend kills both nulls. Oh, you're not collector anymore. Sorry, that's my fault. I've been thinking about having collector here as if I have collector here. I don't have collector here. 2, 3, 4. So you give statue max HP to kill this thorn, kill the other thorn, and you're out. Very nice. Boots of Speed or Troll's Blood? Pretty big fan of Boots of Speed. +1 reroll is just really good, so I will take it. The problem with Crescent Shield in this run is that I have so many left side replacers, but I will hold it. I will hold it. I'm gonna go Boots of Speed for Eccentric, I think. No, I want him to just always look for damage. I guess it goes on Artificer for now. When I get my different gray, I'm gonna move this over to Artificer, but we'll talk about it when we see our gray. Hydras with Pristine though. 10 damage cleave. This is... The Hydra actually does an attack of an equivalent damage to... God, what's his name? The Hand. It is that scary. Real quick, just checking. Okay. Just making sure I'm okay here. I am. The Crescent Shield roll here is really good because I get multiple hits off of it. Because it'll rescue. Yeah, so check this out. This Hydra, if I go here, it rescue. Actually, you go here on Eccentric, it rescues him, and then on Priestess, it rescues her. And then you get a third play by going here, and then one more, and then 5. Yeah. Crescent Shield goes nuts on that turn. Okay, goodbye. Did he flee at 5? Holy. 20, 30, 40. Yeah, how about it? Poet or Dabblist? I think Poet. The end. I give Artificer the left side replacer. Boots of Speed. In this fight, I definitely want them on someone, and I want them on either Ranger or Artificer. I'm gonna keep Artificer with the rescue. So these Boots of Speed are gonna go to Ranger here. It may seem strange, but it's definitely correct because Basalt has a higher chance of hitting Ranger thanks to the weakened flanking attack. Ranger and Artificer specifically. So we want the death bonus on one and we want the dodge on the other. 2 slates. Ugh. You. This kills both courts for us, which is good. 1 damage is a chip, which is fine as well. 2 damage poison with chip. This is an acceptable turn. I'm gonna buff up Eccentric. We should be good against slates here, I think. Because we have a lot of answers, but I'm not sure. I wish he was doing a big hit on me. If I could get rescue value here. Yeah, because sadly I'm going to fall a little behind. I should actually lock the 2 shield to all. Okay, reusing is fine. This goes 1, 2... A shield Eccentric. I gotta keep the glass blade alive. It's not the end of the world, I would say. If I hit the Crescent Shield here, I'm fairly certain I win the run. Instantly. Let me just take a quick look at this. Pretty close. I don't think I want to hold the charged attack though. Yeah, I'm willing to hold the 2 shield to all and the cleave. No, actually, I want to roll for reuse. Crescent Shield is a game winner here as well. Descend is strong. Heal 10 does nothing. If I had the other item on. The thing is, even if you save Poet here, because I don't have a cleanse, there's a decent chance he just kills himself on the shield. So I don't want to spend a ton of time thinking about saving Poet. I actually want to spend most of my time just progressing forward. If I can save Poet here, cool, and the answer to saving Poet here would be the shield 1 rescue. But it does not appear to be in the cards, and that is okay. Reuse this. Actually might cast Blades here. No, you definitely burst. Definitely go cleave again. Burst, descend. Okay, so Poet always dies, and that's fine with me. Before he goes, I would actually like to cast Flash here to save myself more HP. It may seem strange because I'm leaving a Slate alive, but I'm saving myself 2 mana and ending up in the same position as if I were to burst. Because bursting is saving me 10 health. I guess 8 technically because the Poets doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm gonna take this. I think it is the right choice. Because now I get another round of hits to go off of. 5. Crescent Shield, you're a turn late. That's okay, I think, though. I'm actually down to just lock all of this. Because you go, like... You get an extra 2 damage. Oh, but it doesn't matter because Basalt's not attacking me. Yeah, never mind. I would like 4 mana or the charged attack. You got 3 chances, buddy. 10 heal? Not really. Good. It's a shame. I actually wish I could have chipped here, but alas. We're gonna end up just killing Basalt straight up. The slates aren't gonna become a problem because no matter what he does here, I kill him. I should kill him anyway. I spoke a little too soon. There's a chance that I whiff horribly. But it all comes down to eccentric rolling something, so anything good here is good here. Basalt's dead. We're done. Anything good here is good here. Yeah, put that one on my tombstone. No, Slate, you may not flee. People often ask me why don't I turn on autoflee? It's because sometimes I want to make sure the enemy knows that I chose this. I want that Slate to know I decided his fate. He was judged guilty. Ironblood Pendant, I'm a pretty big hater, but with cantrip shields I think it's okay. This goes on Poet, and we'll just put it on whoever died last fight to help them stay alive. It'll also help a lot with Crescent Shield saving. Oh my. I'm glad I put that on Poet. It's a shame I don't have a cleanse here. It's still fine. We'll go bottom top. Also break the pristine that's left. Do you gain 6 for this? You actually do gain 6 for that. That's crazy. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna petrify this. And give our boy a big heal. It's not a problem. I think we're pretty stable here. I've become a very big fan of Priestess lately. Had a lot of good outcomes because of this character. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get through these guys. Put up some poison, why not? Artificer's also not doing too bad. The 2 poison has done quite a bit. Someone go tell me how much I actually gained off of the 2 poison in the last fight. It was probably quite a bit because I got it turn 1. Sometimes that side is really going to do well for you. Dancer Shaman. I like Dancer here. Shaman does bring Ritual, which is good, but it's hard to cast Ritual after Artificer goes. So I'm gonna go Dancer. Now, who gets the Boots of Speed and who gets the Splitting Arrows? Good questions. I'm gonna go Splitting Arrows for Poet, and I think I'm gonna go Boots of Speed for Priestess. That looks alright. Something you can point out here, by the way, and you're 100% correct, is it would not have been a bad choice to play for Shaman with Change of Heart because you get a 10 shield, but I don't have a whole lot to capitalize off of that with. 4 damage here. If I roll Blades, this fight's over. I have multiple rolls for it too. I think this fight should be done. Yeah, nothing's guaranteed though. But that's a good one. Our team is very lucky to be good at that fight. Chaos Wand or Time Stone? Time Stone Eccentric is not as good as I would like it to be because the Descend can hit bottom. Time Stone Dancer is kind of interesting. Depends pretty heavily on who the boss is though. I am a fairly big fan of Chaos Wand. Cleave, Engage, Self-Heal, Weaken, Vulnerable, Single Use. It's a 1 damage Cleave, Weaken. I like Chaos Wand. I'm going to pick Chaos Wand here. Often I feel like it's outclassed, but Chaos Wand on Eccentric is fine here. And Enchanted Harp just chills. Can I give Poet this? Okay, I just wanted to see if there was an achievement for it. You never know. Give Poet the harp, that seems like an achievement, doesn't it? I'd believe it if you told me that was an achievement. I want to look for reuse or splitting arrows. We have a higher chance of hitting them because we have an extra reroll. And we have Dancer. So I can just keep rolling for whatever I want, really. I want 3 max HP, because 1 mana does very little for us. Huh? I'll wait. Splitting arrows is fine with me. Although, no, I will take splitting arrows here, because I want to hit the bottom troll. Yeah, looks alright. He's dying exactly. Just making sure I couldn't like blades down the whiz. I cannot. It's equal damage if I burst versus blades here, but burst focuses the damage on one of them. I suppose I only have to burst 1 time though. Eccentric, careful. Oh, he healed back to pristine. That's why it looks bad. Thinking that was a little too much. I'd like to roll for 5 or Descend. This is fine too. How does this look? Oh, it actually, if you play Chaos Wand, it actually engages to the other characters. I wasn't aware. Give me extra mana. Yeah, how about that? I didn't realize it would do $2. Oh yeah, oh baby, it's the hand. I think we should do really well here. I don't want to say we're gonna crush it, but I think we're gonna do very well. The question here is, Witch versus Doctor. Doctor's spell is much more of a Artificer rolls me 4 mana, Doctor cashes it in. So the big thing that's going to push me over the edge here for Doctor is that I like a left side replacer on Doctor more. And yeah, I'm going to go Doctor. Doctor gets the Repel Rampage effect here. Does Dancer? I think Dancer does not. Does Dancer keep the $2? It can do a lot. I definitely want to put Boots of Speed out for someone. I just have to figure out who. I think we're actually going to just put it like this. I don't want the dodge on anyone. So I'll just put it on Doctor like this. And 4 damage versus having an 11 single use. I'll take the 11 single use shield here. That's a big petrify. That's a 20 if you're wondering. We get 2 rerolls every roll, so we can actually get whatever we want here. What do we want here? Well, we obviously want the Cleave, Engage, Weaken. That's our big hit. After that is probably the Repel, Rescue and a reuse. So Dancer's going to give us more rolls to get there. The Rampage is decent. I have 5 rolls. I think I should expect to hit what I'm looking for here in 5 rolls. Ah, the Descend is pretty good. Here, let's take a little look. I like this. It goes like this. Press Blades, Rampage. Damn, he does just die if I don't roll something better than this, actually. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking. He really just dies. This is, I guess it is 10 damage petrify. And my guy here is 8. I'm gonna hold the 5. I think I'm just gonna keep rolling. I want reuse. I want engage. I'm gonna roll. I should hit it. I should hit it. Incredibly, I'm not going to hit it. Okay, now we have to start settling. It's kind of incredible that I went... What was that? I got like 7 rolls there and I did not see this side or this side. That is really bad, just in case you're curious. It's also extremely unlucky. However, that's okay. We can get out of this. That's to go burst, and then you liquor for eccentric, because here's the thing. Nobody's dead, nobody's petrified. It's okay. I lost one of my single uses, but next turn I will hit. This turn I will hit for sure. Did I not break his pristine, by the way? I think I forgot to break his pristine last turn. My fault. That's definitely my bad. I should not have done that. I knew I was forgetting something there. Alright. Here we go. I mean, I guess it is good. I could say I was holding out for the engage, but I really wasn't. I just forgot. That's okay. Yeah. So... I want to hold... I mean, I want to hit it, man. It's so good if I hit it. I gotta keep rolling. At this point, it's just kind of like a pride thing. Really. No. Sad. My engage. It's incredible. It's on him, right? Like, he has the item? There it is. I can stop complaining now. Huge. Okay. I'm down for poison here, and then whatever Dancer wants to hit, I don't really care. Okay, so... we first want to rescue Doctor. We then want the Rampage from Artificer. Oh, this ended up being pretty bad. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna win. It ended up being pretty good, actually. I hit very well. It's just enough damage to kill, but that doesn't mean I'm happy about it, okay? I want you to know that it should not have taken me that many rolls to connect with my singular side. How many turns was that? That was 3 turns? Someone go look. It was at least 9 rolls, but I know it was more because of the rerolls. Tell me how many rolls it took to connect with that shield. Because I feel like it was somewhere around 15. Started to feel a little statistically unlikely, but I digress. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.